Stay! And citizens of the K-pop universe, brace yourselves, because what you are about to hear is no longer just a rumor, no longer just netizen speculation. This is a certified fact that has just shaken the very foundations of the Korean entertainment industry. Picture this. An idol, still so young, with a smile that could light up all of Myeongdong, and talent so immense it leaves senior producers in awe. But behind it all, a secret was brewing, a power he was quietly amassing, track by track, beat by beat, for years. And today, it has all been revealed. An update from KOMCA, the most prestigious institution that records every note and lyric, has just released its latest data. And what happened? One man's name was everywhere. Like glitter scattered after a concert, it was impossible to avoid. All the tracks from the album, Do It, the one that had us all singing and dancing nonstop, are now officially registered under his name. But this isn't just about one album, Stay. This is the final puzzle piece, completing a massive, monumental mosaic. Because with this update, Bangchan, our leader, the sunshine leader of Stray Kids, now officially holds 233 songs credited to his name. 233. This isn't just a number, it's a footprint, a legacy, a monument he has been building since he was a young trainee with impossibly big dreams. And at the age of 28, at the peak of his career, this achievement has launched him into a truly extraordinary position. He is now the idol with the second most writing and production credits in the entire K-pop industry. Wait, let's pause the chaos for a moment. Just imagine the journey. The boy from Sydney who auditioned with just a sliver of hope. Now, his name stands among legends, among composers and producers who have shaped the sound of K-pop for decades. This is no longer just about a self-producing idol group. This is about an artist redefining what it means to be a creator in his generation. How can one person hold so many ideas, so many melodies stored in his mind? What kind of energy drives him to keep creating, not just for his own group, but for other artists as well? And the most staggering part of it all? When it comes to arrangements, the field that requires the deepest technical skill and comprehensive artistic vision, he remains unmoved at the top, the unshakable king, number one. The question now is, how did he get here? What is the secret behind the creative machine that is Bangchan? In this first episode, we will dive into the early moments, from the diligent trainee to the choreographer who suddenly became a composer. We will trace the journey of those numbers, from the first song ever registered to the 100th. This is a story of dedication, of the hard work you never saw, and of a leader who doesn't just lead his group, but leads a revolution. This is only the beginning, Stay. Hold on tight to your imaginary concert tickets because we are in for an epic ride. Don't miss a single second. To understand the scale of this iceberg, we have to go back, way back, to the time when Bangchan was still a trainee at JYP Entertainment. Imagine the intense training environment, days filled with dancing, singing, and practicing for over a dozen hours. But for Chan, that wasn't enough. In the few spare moments of rest, there was a notebook filled with scribbled lyrics, chord diagrams, and melodic ideas that never stopped flowing. This isn't talent that fell from the sky, Stay. This is talent honed with sweat and tears. Many idols can dance and sing exceptionally, but Chan chose a more arduous path, the path of the creator. He didn't just want to sing other people's songs. He wanted to convey his own stories, his own feelings, and the soul of Stray Kids through music he created himself. And then, that historic moment arrived. The debut of Stray Kids was not an ordinary debut. It was a statement. Through their survival show, we were already treated to the incredible talents of the members. And there, we began to see a glimpse of Chan's work. The songs performed on the show already carried the distinct DNA of Stray Kids music, energetic, full of youthful spirit, and with lyrics relatable to the younger generation. The first song officially registered in KOMCA under his name is the foundation of everything we see today. Look back at Stray Kids' early albums. Look at the credit lists. The name Bang Chan started appearing, initially perhaps as a co-composer or co-lyricist, but every time his name was listed, it was a small victory, a small step towards a grand goal. Tracks like Elevator, which has become an anthem for Stay, are living proof of this. This song wasn't just a debut track, it was a manifestation of their struggles and hopes, and Chan was at the heart of its creation. From here, we can see the pattern. He doesn't just write, he breathes a soul into the music. Slowly but surely, his credits began to multiply, from 10 to 20 to 50. Every new song released by Stray Kids was like adding a new brick to his creative palace. And most heartwarmingly, he didn't do it alone. His collaboration with other members like Changbin and Han, forming Three Racha, was key to this success. They are partners in crime, a team that inspires each other and pushes the boundaries of their creativity. But the journey wasn't always smooth. Challenges inevitably came. The pressure of being the leader of a rising group, a packed schedule, and the demand to continually produce fresh and high-quality music. Yet, it's under this very pressure that a person like Bang Chan shines. He transforms all that pressure into fuel. Every experience, sweet or bitter, is poured into his music. And then the number 100 was reached, a hugely significant milestone. At that point, many were already giving him a thumbs up. Wow, Bang Chan has created 100 songs. But look now, that number has more than doubled in just a few years. That proves one thing: his pace of creativity never slows down. In fact, it accelerates, like an engine constantly supplied with never-ending fuel. His love for music and his fans stay. Imagine his routine. After finishing the group's super-packed schedule, he still makes time for Chan's room. It's not just a live stream, it's another one of his creative spaces. He often shares snippets of songs he's working on, asking for Stay's opinions. It's a beautiful, symbiotic relationship. He gives us music, and our support gives him the energy to create even more. This is what sets him apart. It's not just about quantity, but about process and connection. Each of those 233 songs has a story. It has emotion. It has a little piece of Bang Chan's soul within it. And now, with the release of all tracks from Do It, everything has fallen into place. This album is his latest masterpiece, a statement that he is still incredibly strong and relevant. Every song on that album is a gem that fortifies his crown as a creator. So when that KOMCA update came out and the K-pop world was stunned, it wasn't a sudden surprise. It was the peak of a long, consistent journey, an official recognition of what we have all been witnessing all along, that Bang Chan is one of the most talented forces of nature in this industry. But this is just the beginning of the story, Stay. The achievement of 233 songs and the second-place position overall brings us to an even more thrilling chapter. What are the implications of all this? How did the world react? And most importantly, how does it feel to achieve all this at such a young age? We will answer all those questions in the next episode. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. And our journey is far from over. In fact, we are about to dive into the eye of his creative storm. The next episode will take us deeper into the recording studio, dissecting the real creative process of Bang Chan. Where does the inspiration come from? How does a simple idea turn into a worldwide hit? And don't forget to like this video right now if you are a true Stay proud of Bang Chan's achievements. Comment below, which song by Bang Chan inspires you the most? And most importantly, subscribe and hit the bell notification, because this epic journey has only just begun. You think 233 songs are created easily? Think again. Today, we're dismantling the secrets behind Bangchan's recording studio, from his unique midnight habits to his most unexpected sources of inspiration. Creating music at this scale isn't magic, it's a discipline. It's about the grind that happens when the cameras are off. We're talking about the noise marine sessions, the late-night production marathons where most of us would be asleep. This is where the magic is forged, in the quiet hours of the night, fueled by passion and an unwavering commitment to his craft. So where does this endless stream of ideas come from? The answer is everywhere. It comes from personal experiences, from the stories Stay shared during Chan's room, from a scene in a movie, a line in a book, or even a simple, heartfelt conversation with another member. His genius lies in his ability to find a melody in the mundane and a lyric in everyday life. He is the ultimate storyteller, turning his and our collective experiences into anthems. A crucial part of this engine is 3racha. The synergy between Bangchan, Changbin, and Han is the core of Stray Kids' sonic identity. It's a collaborative powerhouse. Imagine their A&R meetings, a free flow of ideas, beats, rhymes, and melodies. Each member brings their unique color. Changbin's powerful rap and structure, Han's versatile flow and melodic sense, and Chan's overarching vision and production mastery. They are a perfect triangle of creativity, challenging and elevating each other to create something greater than the sum of their parts. Now, let's talk about the crown jewel of his achievements: arrangement. While composing is about creating the main melody and writing lyrics is about the story, arrangement is the art of building the entire world of the song. It's deciding every single sound you hear: the pulsing synth, the crashing drum, the subtle ad-lib in the background, the build-up to the chorus. It's the architecture of sound. This is why his #1 spot in arrangements is so profoundly respected. It proves he's not just a songwriter. He's a complete producer who understands music on a deep, technical level. He doesn't just have the vision, he has the skill to bring it to life, layer by layer. Of course, the path isn't always clear. Even a creative force like Bangchan faces the dreaded writer's block. The pressure to constantly innovate is immense. There are stories of tracks being scrapped, rewritten dozens of times, or shelved for months before finding their final form. His perseverance is key. He has spoken about pushing through, taking a walk, listening to different genres, or simply stepping away for a moment to clear his head. It's a reminder that creativity is a process, not just a switch you turn on. So that's a glimpse into the wondrous world behind the scenes. But how did the world respond to this insane achievement? In the next episode, we'll witness the explosive reactions from netizens, the media, and his peers in the industry. Don't forget to comment, what technical aspect of music production fascinates you the most? The K-pop world was set on fire the moment this KOMCA data was unveiled. Twitter timelines exploded, media articles were everywhere, and seniors in the industry tipped their hats. This was the day Stay felt immensely, overwhelmingly proud. The digital landscape went into a frenzy. Hashtags related to Bangchan and his achievements started trending globally. Stays from all over the world created viral threads analyzing his entire credited discography. Memes flooded the internet, comparisons of his song count to entire group discographies, jokes about him being a music factory, and heartful edits set to his most emotional compositions. It was a celebration, a digital festival honoring years of hard work. The media was quick to catch on. Major news outlets in Korea and internationally published articles highlighting this monumental feat. The headlines were telling. Stray Kids' Bangchan solidifies his position as a prolific producer, the idol composer reshaping the industry. These weren't just articles for fans. They were acknowledgments from the industry's gatekeepers, cementing his status as a serious and influential artist, not just a passing trend. Now, let's contextualize this #2 position. To be the second most credited idol in the entire history of K-pop is a historical milestone. The list of names in this echelon includes legendary figures, pioneers who paved the way for artist involvement in production. For Bangchan to stand among them, and at such a young age, is a testament to his unparalleled work ethic and creative output. He has effectively bridged the gap between the idol and composer labels, proving they are not mutually exclusive, but can be fused to create a powerful artistic identity. But the true masterstroke, the detail that had even veteran producers nodding in respect, was his undisputed #1 rank in arrangements. As we discussed, this is the technical deep end. It's one thing to write a catchy melody. It's another to have the expertise to orchestrate it into a full, polished, and complex sonic experience. This specific achievement silenced any remaining doubts about his depth as a musician. He is, without a question, an auteur. Across the industry, respect was paid. While not always public, the buzz behind the scenes was palpable. Fellow producers, composers, and even idols from other groups were undoubtedly acknowledging this new benchmark. It inspires a new generation of trainees and rookies, showing them that creative control is an achievable dream. Bangchan is no longer just a role model for Stay, but for aspiring artists everywhere who want to leave their own fingerprint on their music.
The number 233 is fantastic. But what's even more fantastic is the impact behind those numbers. Today, we're not talking about songs, but about the human being behind all those songs. We're talking about Bangchan, the heart of Stray Kids. His leadership philosophy is deeply woven into the music he creates. He isn't a dictator leader. He is a servant leader. The music of Stray Kids is a collaborative project that empowers every member. He composes with their voices and strengths in mind, creating parts that allow each member to shine. Tracks like Elevator, God's Menu, and Thunderous aren't just songs. They're team-building exercises in musical form, designed to unite and strengthen the group's identity. The music is the glue, and Chan is the one who mixes it. This extends to his role as Young. The stories of him guiding the younger members are legendary. He's the one who patiently teaches, encourages, and creates a safe space for them to experiment and find their own artistic voices. Whether it's helping IN with his vocals, guiding Felix with his Korean and rap delivery, or simply being a supportive presence during challenging times, Chan's influence is the bedrock of the group's family-like dynamic. His studio isn't just a workplace, it's a classroom and a sanctuary. Beyond the group, his impact resonates with Stay on a deeply personal level. His lyrics are not empty platitudes, they are lifelines. They talk about feeling lost, about the pain of growing up, about the struggle to find one's place in the world, but also about resilience, friendship, and unwavering self-belief. Countless Stays have shared stories of how a Stray Kids song, born from Chan's heart, helped them through depression, gave them courage for an exam, or simply made them feel seen and understood. He doesn't just create music for charts. He creates music that heals. His influence is also shaping the future of the industry itself. He has become the ultimate benchmark for the self-producing idol. Newer groups and trainees now look to his journey as a blueprint. The dream is no longer just to debut. It's to debut with your own sound, your own stories. Bangchan has helped normalize and celebrate idol autonomy, pushing the entire industry toward a more artistically authentic future. And through all this, he remains profoundly human. We've seen his tears, his moments of exhaustion, his vulnerability during Chan's Room. He carries the weight of his ambitions and the expectations of millions, yet he consistently chooses gratitude and humility. He never lets the numbers, the records, or the fame overshadow the simple joy of making music and connecting with the people who love it. That balance between a global superstar and the humble, hard-working boy from Sydney is what makes him so genuinely inspiring. After seeing this emotional and human side, do you love him even more? But this is not the end of the journey. In our final episode, we will look to the future. What can we expect from Bangchan and Stray Kids next? Let's make some predictions together. 233 songs is not a finish line. It's a new starting line. So, where will Bangchan take us next? Let's pull out the map and gaze into the future of the legacy he is building for the world. The musical trajectory of Stray Kids will bound to become even more ambitious. With Chan at the helm of production, we can expect further genre-begging experiments, perhaps deeper dives into orchestral arrangements fused with EDM, explorations of jazz influences, or collaborations with traditional Korean musicians. The sound of Stray Kids will continue to evolve, refusing to be pigeonholed, always keeping the world guessing about their next move. Looking beyond the group, the potential for solo projects and external collaborations is immense. Could we see a full mixtape or solo album from Bangchan, showcasing a side of his artistry that doesn't fit the Stray Kids concept? The possibility of him producing for other major artists, both within K-pop and internationally, is incredibly high. Imagine a Bangchan-composed track for a top Western pop artist, or a collaboration with a legendary electronic producer. The world is his stage. Let's have some fun and speculate further. Following in the footsteps of idols turned CEOs, could we one day see the establishment of his own production company, a label under JYP or independently, dedicated to nurturing new talent and fostering the same creative freedom he champions? He has the vision, the experience, and the leadership to become a formidable force on the business side of music as well. What can we say that he hasn't already? Bangchan is cementing himself as an auteur, an artist with a distinctive, recognizable style who maintains creative control over his work. His legacy won't just be a list of songs. It will be the paradigm shift he helped engineer. He is proving that idols can be the primary architects of their art, that commercial success and artistic integrity are not mutually exclusive. He is leaving a blueprint for future generations. And finally, this is a journey we are on together with him. From that first trainee log to 233 KOMCA credits, Stay has been there, and he has always been there for us. The future is a canvas, and we can't wait to see what masterpiece he paints next. So let's continue to support Bangchan and Stray Kids in every step they take, through every song they create and every record they break. And so, that's it, Stay. Our epic journey through 233 masterpieces by Bangchan. From a trainee to a legend in the making, this is history that we are witnessing together. So let's keep supporting Bangchan and Stray Kids in every step they take. Like this video if you are proud. Comment what kind of future you dream for him, and subscribe for more deep and emotional K-pop content like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Annyeong!